Hi everyone, I'm back. It's been so long. I'm so happy to be filming again, especially just in time to use this pretty red foiled kit for 4th of July week. And as always, I am starting off with putting my date covers down because I just feel like if I use this sheet first, I'll put like the base stickers down that I will always use, and then it just gives me all this room to play with. I'm sorry, by the way, if you can hear my printer going in the background. I'm trying to get orders printed while I do this voiceover, just kind of doing some multitasking because I have a lot of catching up to do. I feel like I've been just struggling to catch up and do everything, like between designing and new releases and getting orders out and filming, and that's why I just haven't had a chance to film the last couple weeks. And I haven't had a lot of design time either, like actually drawing and doodling. So I'm hoping to get back into that this week. But anyway, so I am now starting with my sidebar. And if you remember our old kits, I think they used to have 7 or 8 boxes, full boxes. And when I reformatted them, I made an entire sheet of full boxes, which brings 9. And so I would always have one left over, like as of a couple weeks ago, like I'd always have one left over. So for my sidebar this time, I put less stickers down and I kept off that one that has like a Monday through Sunday box that you can write in. And I ended up putting 2 full boxes, and I love how it looks. I especially wanted to use all of these really pretty foiled ones, so I didn't want a single one to go to waste. And so now I'm putting my habits down, and this is something that I have been struggling with so much lately because I have been tracking it everywhere, which means that I track it literally nowhere. Like I had my bullet journal, my traveler's notebook, and then this Erin Condren where I put my habit tracker stickers, and then I now have an Erin Condren hourly that I use for more functional planning. And so it's just gotten to be a hot mess, and I got really overwhelmed, and I ended up just not tracking anything. And there's so many times when I look at all these planners and I'm like, oh my god, I have to plan everywhere. I have to show pictures, I have to film, and then I just literally end up not planning a single thing. Which ends up really harming me in the end because I rely so much on planning for my week to go smoothly. And so I'm trying to just take a step back, relax, and if I don't use every planner, it's okay. I'm still not 100, like I don't believe that 100% just yet, but I'm trying to. So for this week, I usually try to put my boxes so that they don't line up, but there's a couple scenes that go together. The first one with the chairs and the fireworks, and then the last 2 is like a planner spread all together. And so I wanted to kind of just put them straight across my planner, obviously trying to cover as many dots as possible, so that's why I put it in between the 2 boxes. And I actually really like how it looked. So I kind of separated it by, like, my to-dos are always on top, and I always have more to-dos than like other things. So I'm just putting everything that I need to do and accomplish or go to on top, and then maybe more like personal things or TV watching or dinners at the bottom. I feel like I've always done that. I could possibly change it. That would be fun to kind of do something a little bit different. And I decided to not use any checklists, even though those star foil checklists are so cute. I just wanted to go with a more white space planning, I don't know, sort of theme for this week. I love so much how it looks, and just to play around with like writing on the white paper and then putting stickers. And I love this mermaid sticker from Fox and Cactus, and since yesterday I woke up in this like super mermaidy mood. I don't know why that happened. I just decided to put that sticker down as my manicure sticker since I ended up getting the mermaid themed one. I think it looks like a mermaid theme. I came home and my husband's like, that makes no sense. You should have gotten either your middle finger or your pinky finger. because if the green is supposed to be a mermaid tail, then it should be like your longest finger or the very end. And I'm like, don't crap on my parade. I like it the way it is. But yeah, I don't know. He just has to give me his opinion on my nails. Anyway, I there used a new sticker from Sweet Avas paper. I actually just filmed, right before I filmed this, a really, really long haul, which I have to edit before I put it out because Bean was barking, and then the mailman drove by and Bean barked again, and then FedEx drove by and Bean barked again, and there's just so many times where I had to stop filming and like go get her and lock her in my room. And oh, then a wasp got in the house. I have no idea how, and she is terrified of flies and bugs. And so she came in here and just barked at me until I went out there and threw a box on it because I can't kill bugs. I feel like there's something wrong with me, but I cannot kill bugs. Even if they're almost dead, I can't get close enough to them. I have to hide them somehow and then wait for my husband to get home, or I can't even say my parents because they live so far away. But yeah, I can't do bugs. I don't know why. Well, that's not true. I did kill an ant yesterday because it was getting pretty close to Bean, and I would say it was a pretty big ant. Like, it wasn't just your little tiny, like, sugar ant. But anyway, enough talking about bugs. So yeah, you can see it is a lot of white space in between stickers, and I love how this looks so much. And I'm kind of doing my meal planning as I go. We did some groceries and just kind of bought basics, and now I'm just kind of like, okay, I did make the carnitas yesterday. So they were crock potted, done, so that's definitely what we're having. And then everything else I'm just kind of winging and meal planning right now. And here I put my little peekaboo bean. I need to print some more of those. I think I just used my last one. And I have a little meeting with a church group. It's like a small business or like business development and things like that. Just there's a lot of local businesses, and I'm the only one that is, I think, online. But there's this couple that is doing some like social media stuff, so it's kind of fun to talk about it with them. And I finally got to use my little 4th of July bean. Can y'all believe I forgot to re-release these beans for 4th of July? Oh, I cannot believe I forgot. It's so cute, and it slipped my mind completely. I had this one printed from last year, and I just remembered, like, I should have really released these like a couple months ago. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, y'all. And oh my gosh, I just left so much space open, especially the later half of the week. Once like while I'm doing this voiceover, I didn't have plans to go to Disney on Wednesday when I was actually planning, but I'm trying to convince my husband, if he gets off of work on Wednesday, that I would really, really, really like to go to Disney. We've never been 4th of July, and we have our passes that we just haven't used since March. Since March, you guys. It's killing me. So I would really love to do a small Disney trip just to go to Epcot, maybe watch some fireworks, maybe pick up some pretty house things. And speaking of house things, Thursday is our day to visit our home. They've now been locking it, and so I hope that we can get in if we go there early enough before they close it, just so we can take some measurements for like a dining room table and kitchen island chairs, because all the kitchen island chairs that I pick out, my husband insists that they're way too big. I think that they would look pretty, but I don't want to spend all that money and then they don't fit. And then we have to return them because we're living like 40 minutes away, so that would be hauling it in the truck. It would just be a pain in the butt. And yeah, like Friday and Saturday, nothing at all. Even Sunday is pretty empty. We're going to church in the morning and then packing. We have about maybe 20 boxes packed already, and our house is starting to look so empty. My office, it looks sort of the same when you walk into it, but if you look into all my drawers and in my closet, it's almost completely empty. I've packed all my paints, all my markers. Most of my art supplies have been packed. A lot of my planners, my notebooks, anything that I'm not using every single day is pretty much getting packed. And then Sundays, we try and spend a few hours playing video games just because it's really hard to find time during the week, especially now that we've been like packing a box every day after work. We're just trying to get as ahead of the packing as possible, especially since the weekend, no, not the weekend before we move. I will be here the weekend before we move, but the weekend before that, I will be out of town visiting one of my best friends in Philly. So we are like really limited on time to pack and get things ready. And so yeah, this is pretty much what my week looks like. It's gonna be mostly working on orders, trying to get them down to nothing, and working on my subscription box because the July box is about to close on the 10th, and it is seriously, you guys, so cute. I love our new little panda character. I need to show you. I want to show you the other panda stuff that we've been working on, but we're not going to release it until after the box comes out and our subscribers get it. So I don't want to spoil anything before that. But after the 10th or so, we will have some new character stickers, and I'm so excited for them. And yeah, okay, this is, like I keep saying, this is pretty much it, but this is pretty much it. Like, I am putting down stickers because I feel bad that I left all this empty space, but there's just not that much more for me to do. It's pretty much working on the same thing. And I'll be posting my hourly because I'll have like a lot more detailed to-dos on there. But yeah, here I'm going to show you the foil, how pretty it looks. I love this red foil. And I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I'm so happy to be back, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!